Everybody, it's Lori with Behavior Education at Spirit Keeper Equine Sanctuary. Welcome to Training Tuesday for January 18th, 2022. This week, I'm going to go over how to safely manage a very, very shy snake using the least intrusive, most effective methods possible in order to remove him from his enclosure, do enclosure maintenance and cleaning, place him back in his enclosure, and then do a training session. This is Kilgharrah, a 2.5-year-old male Brazilian Rainbow Boa, Epicrates cenchria. And obviously the first thing I have to do is find him. That's why I'm looking for him with a flashlight. And I eventually am able to see that he's in one of his humid hides. He's on the cool side of his enclosure inside his humid hide. And I'm going to use that to my advantage. He's extremely shy and tends to be fearful and not very confident. So I'm going to remove him while he's in his humid hide so that I can clean out his enclosure and do any maintenance that I need to do. I'm going to take a rock and put it over the hole that's on top of his humid hide. That way I know that he's not going to suddenly come out unexpectedly. So he's safe and sound inside his humid hide, and I can just move him to a holding location. Now I am free to do enclosure cleaning, maintenance, and give him fresh water and manage his other humid hide. Here he is in a safe and quiet location inside his humid hide. I didn't even bother him at all, and the rock is over the hole so he can't get out. I am going to check on him just to make sure that he's alive and that he's okay. And this is a little bit of brief desensitization to my presence. And I cleaned his enclosure, did his water, his other humid hide, everything's good to go. And now I'm putting him back. And I did remove the rock from the hole over his humid hide. Now we're having a training session where I'm going to feed him. And you couldn't see it, but his head started barely peeking out of the hole to his humid hide. And I wanted to reinforce that immediately by presenting the food reinforcer, which I do. And now you can see that his head is starting to come out. But remember, he's an extremely shy snake, so this is a big step for him. And even though I've been working with him for a long time and he understands what the target means and that he needs to interact with it in some way in order to earn reinforcement, he doesn't do much. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful and that it gave you some ideas of how you can manage a very fearful snake who's shy and tends to hide a lot in the least intrusive, minimally aversive ways possible that are going to cause the least fear, anxiety, and distress to you and the animal as you're trying to manage their care. And by doing it this way, I was able to safely remove him from his habitat, do habitat maintenance, place him back in his habitat, and do a very simple training session, all without having to handle him, force him out, or intrude into his space whatsoever. He was able to stay in a container, which I find him in often, and which he feels safe and secure in. Doing it this way takes a little bit of observation and timing on your part. You obviously want to know where the snake is. You saw me in the beginning looking for him with the flashlight. I was making sure that he was contained in a manner in which it was safe to remove him in a way that wasn't distressing to him. And you just want to time it when your snake is presenting an opportunity to manage him in this way. If the snake is extremely shy, tends to be fearful, and tends to be easily distressed, we don't want to force ourselves on him, intrude upon his space, and cause a bad association between him and the activity that's going on around him, or have him have any kind of negative emotional valence towards us. We want to be able to effect care while minimizing fear, anxiety, and distress. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to contact me via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, or my website at behavioureducation.org, or you can email me at behavioreducationllc@gmail.com. Thank you for watching and for your continued interest in animal training and behavior. Until next time, please remember to always be kind and love your animals.